Hello, friends, and welcome to the mothership. I'm your commander, General Lak Sivrak. And welcome. Hey, this will be I think officially the 9th episode of the Melioorun MailRun, as the last unboxing video I did not call a mail run video. Because I tried to limit our mail run, what we call the Melioorun MailRun videos. I tried to limit that to items. I don't want to say fan mail, because that's a disgusting word to use as a person, unless you're sending it and you say, I sent this guy some fan mail. Anyway, I like to limit the Melioorun MailRun to not things that I bought, to, if that makes sense. So anyway, this is an actual Melioorun MailRun episode. It is brought to you by our good friend. I'm showing you the back because, I'm not blacking out any of the address on here because I want to save it, But look, this is brought to you by our friend AB. That's not how I know him as. That's how he put his name on here. So for video purposes, that's what we'll call him. But anyway, look, AB. Hey, this video is brought to you by AB. AB is a lover of Dice Ibegon. And so AB is who Dice used to bang before Dice got with old Lactac there, boy. You see that? I don't know if y'all know that, right? So Dice and Lak. But before she was with Lak, she was with AB, this motherfucker right here. Who's a cool dude? I like AB. Anyway, so this episode of the Melioorun MailRun is brought to you by AB. It is also brought to you by Filson. I'm not a sponsor of Filson, but I believe wholeheartedly in Filson wear. Not this coat, because this is actually a newer coat to me that I bought to be stylish. But Filson coats, I'm going to say this. Double Mackinaw Filson wool coat saved my fucking life one time. That ain't no fucking bullshit. I fell through the fucking ice, and luckily I didn't go over my mouth. I hit the bottom because it was like a creek, It wasn't the river, thank God. But anyway, it's about 25 below, and if I wasn't wearing this Filson double Mackinaw wool, I would have fucking froze to death and died. And we can go into a longer story on another video, but motherfucker, Filson double Mackinaw wool. Mackinaw wool is the only fabric that retains up to 80% of your body heat fully saturated in any temperature. So anyway, this episode's also brought to you. It's a bit nippy here, even in Pensacola, Florida, because of humidity. So I got the fucking 60 below coat on. I'm not wearing anything underneath it, but there you go. So this episode's brought to you by AB, Filson wool coats, and Stetson motherfucking hats. Why? Because we have motherfucking style, We have motherfucking style. We may be goddamn bushmen, and we may be motherfucking whatevers, but motherfuckers, we got style. So anyway, this episode's also brought to you by Bowie Knives. Let's get this open real quick. Bam! How'd you like that? This is going to be... Now look, AB is a friend of mine on Instagram. I'm going to tell you this story real quick. Look, this is what he sent me. And it's so cool because this is there's other sketches on, let me just get, okay. See, there's other sketches on this paper, which is really cool. We all obviously know who that is. I don't know who that girl is, which is fine. But see this is what he sent me. This is what he's sending me. And if you get on the internet... I don't know how old this photo is, or how old this picture is, this drawing that AB drew. But if you get on the internet and you look up Lak Sivrak or Dice Ibegon or anything like that, this is long before DeviantArt and long before... This is he doesn't remember when he fucking drew this. But I know I saw this online over 20 years ago. I know I did. Right? But... online, there's a color rendering in color. I don't know how you say that. It's been colored. I don't know what the proper English is for that. But so check that out. But if you, like I said, if you get on Google Images and you type in Lak fucking Sivrak and you go, back in the day, this was like the only and first image. You know, but so look, I've always known what this is. Always. Well, so one day, I hit the hashtag Lak Sivrak on Instagram and this photo comes up. And then I go to the profile, obviously, that had posted this photo. And it dawns on me that, wow, this is the fucking Instagram personal page of the cat who drew this 20 fucking years ago. So, of course, I, being Lak Sivrak, fucking messaged him and was like, bro, did you draw this? Like, I didn't say it like that sounded. Punctuation is everything. I said, hey, man, did you draw this? That's more, I mean, I typed it, so who knows what it sounded like to other people, right? Which is the danger of having conversations through text and shit, especially if they're serious. You dig? So I was like, man, did you draw this? And he was like, oh, yeah, I drew that. And I was like, motherfucker, really? That's so cool. And I immediately asked him, just like our friend Scott Solo, shout out to Scott Solo, Sarlacc Digest, and all the men over there. But I said, dude, can I buy can you make a print of that? Can I buy that? You know, because, like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I at least ask? Like, the guy doesn't, some of our friends have pages and it says, it costs this and bang, bang. So I know you're in business, but you see a lot of cool fan art that, you know, people just, so I ask him, I go, would you sell that? Because sometimes they go, yeah, bro, I'll just send you that. You know, one guy was like, wow, I've never really asked, nobody's ever asked me that, but I'll make a print of it for you and send it to you for the cost of doing it. I was like, yeah. But so look, this cat, I asked him that. I said, can I buy that? Can I have a print? Can I do something? And he said, dude, just print it off the internet. It's no big deal. You know, because I don't want to just print it off the internet either, especially if I obviously know I found the artist, right? And I said, dude, I'd really like an autograph. I mean, if I met you, you know, I could have printed off a fucking picture of it 20 years ago on the internet, but you know what I mean? That's kind of like hanging up pictures of babes you don't know. Like, I don't do that. I love babes, and you know, but I can assure you any naked photographs, which are obviously not in frame, are people I know. You know, it's not the centerfold from a magazine. That's not very special. But this is, because look, he signed it right there. But yeah, this is cool. So this is very precious to me. And he sent it folded like this. Don't think I was disrespectful and did that. I will be framing it the whole page though, because look at how cool look at these two motherfuckers. Is that like the Thunderdome dudes, you know? Master Blaster and I can't remember their names. I didn't watch those movies very much. I'm not a big Mel Gibson fan. Never really have been. I mean, there's some movies he was in that I enjoyed, like The Patriot, and I guess Braveheart was entertaining, yet very unhistorically. Do you see the whole camera shaking? Very historically inaccurate. The Patriot was also fairly inaccurate, but it really wasn't portraying any kind of accurate story. The few things, it was okay. It was better than Braveheart, historically. So, this hat's called the Open Road. And sometimes they call it the businessman cowboy hat. Because it's made to, it's like it's basically a fedora. If there's any hat aficionados out there, it's basically a fedora, right? But it has the cattleman's crease. It has the cattleman's crease crown. AB, you're fucking cool, man. I want to get this framed. I don't know how exactly. I have Scott Solo's print still. It's being pressed in a mat. So I have a couple things to frame for the mothership. AB, you know who you are. If anybody's interested in meeting or talking to this guy, I'm sure he doesn't, he's a really cool cat. I'm a fucking weird motherfucker, and I just reach out to people. You know what I mean? Some people are like embarrassed and like, I don't know, I wasn't born with that. Dig it? So If you want to talk to somebody, just fucking hit the message button. Be respectful and say, hey, I dig your shit, man. I'm so-and-so. It ain't no big fucking deal. And if they don't answer you back, it ain't no big fucking deal. So anyway, this is General Lak Sivrak saying thank you, AB. This has been officially the 9th episode of the Melioorun MailRun, brought to you by Lak Sivrak, AB, AB's ex-lover, Dice Ibegon, Bowie knives, Stetson hats, Filson coats, me hitting the microphone. Wouldn't that have been funny if I'd have just like razor bladed the fucking mic cord and it fell? Hey, General Lak Sivrak thinks you guys are fucking cool. Do you see how I'm looking? They need to put a spot, here. So when you're looking at the camera, you're looking at the camera, because our eyes are always going like this. Isn't that weird? I'm still doing it. Yeah, look over here. This is General Lak Sivrak saying, fill in the blank.